Sammy Watkins agreed to a one-year deal worth up to $4 million.
Yo guys, how's it going? And welcome back to another video on the channel. I'm joined by Zach in person yet again. We have some Packers news, and as Bears fans, it only felt right that we covered it. Sammy Watkins is headed to Green Bay on a one-year deal. Zach, we know they were looking to add to the wide receiver depth, obviously after losing Davante Adams. How do you feel about Watkins joining the Packers?
I have mixed emotions. I mean, obviously, as a Bears fan, you don't want to see him go out and make big plays or make big moves. And the thing about this, it's a one-year deal. It's a prove-it deal.
Yeah.
Sammy Watkins was 4th overall, I think you looked up and everything. And there's moments in Sammy Watkins' career where you look at him and you see him make great plays, and you're like this. That's the Sammy Watkins we saw at college. That's the Sammy Watkins why he was a top 5 pick. And I mean, I don't know. It's an interesting deal. And Rodgers actually was talking to Watkins last night before this deal became official. And that's kind of like Rodgers kind of basically, it sounds like he interviewed him. And so it sounds like Watkins got Rodgers' approval right away.
I think it's one of those things, like, obviously you never want to see, even though Sammy Watkins' career has been disappointing considering he's a top 5 pick, the fact that he's teaming up with Aaron Rodgers and a quarterback, like, Rodgers is going to elevate his game. So that is my one concern. I assume they're going to look to make more moves. We were just talking about they have 2 first-round draft picks, and I'd imagine one of those is going to be a wide receiver to give Rodgers another weapon.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if they either use both those draft picks and move up to try and get a Chris Olave.
Yeah, like a Garrett Wilson.
Exactly that, which would hurt us as fans and everything. But I mean, we'll see. I mean, Packers in recent years, when they needed offensive help,
they have gone the exact opposite direction.
They haven't made the best choices. But another thing to also look out for, apparently teams are calling about Jordan Love, or the Packers are calling about Jordan Love, trying to get a trade package. So we went from being so optimistic that we had to now potentially them having multiple first-round picks this year. I
could definitely see them trying to move up and get a stud wide receiver, because they don't want to take on any big contracts. Like you saw that with Davante Adams, like they just couldn't afford him. So going out and getting like a big time wide receiver, a young guy, definitely makes sense. I just worry, man. I know Sammy Watkins he hasn't been great, but I feel like Aaron Rodgers is definitely going to bring out the best of him.
Yeah, it's Aaron Rodgers, 2-time MVP, back-to-back. I mean, it's hard to argue anything against him. I mean, but we'll see. I mean, hopefully this isn't a breakout year for Sammy as a Bear fan.
Fingers crossed. He is only 28 years old. That's the thing. I thought he was a lot older than that, but he's still young, and technically in terms of athletes, and like he's in the prime of his career. So like you said, a prove-it deal, a 1-year, $4 million, not breaking the bank for Green Bay. It makes sense. There's still, like, Jarvis Landry's still a free agent. There's still Odell's still a free agent.
There's still some top free agents when, like, name-wise. Obviously, they're up there in age, but, like, the name-wise, like you said, Odell. That is a ticket sailor right there and everything, and a leader.
We talked about, Odell, his 2 finalists was the Rams and the Packers. So does he maybe test his luck now with Aaron Rodgers? I don't know exactly his timetable in terms of his return from the ACL, but yeah, guys. So Sammy Watkins is going to the Packers. The Bears have stayed very quiet this offseason. I assume none of that to change. But make sure you guys do check out Zach. He streams down on Twitch every single night. Make sure you guys do drop a like. Please, please, please drop a subscription. And until next time, we'll talk to you guys soon. Peace.